Here's a report just dropped an hour ago. 11 News. It's by Tony Keith, August 16th, 2022. Costilla County, Colorado. Very few details are available as authorities investigate a homicide. In Costilla County, a homicide. No shit. Another one? Another goddamned homicide? The Colorado Bureau of Investigation is reporting Jesus Lozano. Looks like Jesus Lozano was shot and killed at his home in the 900 block of Wilking Way on Saturday. The community is east of Alamosa on the south side of the state. Wilking Way. They're saying it's in Costilla County. Is it San Luis? The community is east of Alamosa on the south side of the state. Preliminary information is that there may have been a disturbance at the residence between the victim and another person or persons leading up to the shooting. Part of a news release issued by the CBI on Tuesday reads, investigators believe this is an isolated incident and that the victim and the suspect may be known to one another. Oh, yeah. No other information was released by CBI. The state agency says additional details will be released as they become available. I'm going to have to call bullshit. We don't even know who killed this person. We don't even know who killed this person. It's not the first. My God, there's already been a couple homicides, and then there was some, and then there was that. There's just too many things. There's just too many things that's happening over. So let's get all the reports, okay? Man dies. Here's another report, KOAA.com. Costilla County Sheriff's Office, with the assistance of the CBI, is looking into a homicide in the Sangre de Cristo subdivision. The Sangre de Cristo subdivision. Sangre de Cristo. Where is that? The Sangre de Cristo subdivision. Wilking Way. Let's actually type, see if we can find where Wilking Way is in Costilla County. Sangre de Cristo is the blood of Christ. You have the blood of Christ mountains. The blood of Christ mountains goes up and down Costilla County. So that doesn't isolate, doesn't, in population of Costilla County, less than 4,000, 3,810. So, first of all, Costilla County, how come a county with a population of less than 4,000 has so many fucking murders? And not just murders, but crimes of all kinds. Think of a crime, and it's been committed in Costilla County. Just, it's ridiculous. It's sickening. Don't you have a sheriff's department? Where's the sheriff at? Don't you have community policing? Are you trying to do preventive? Are you trying to do restorative justice, destructive justice, any kind of justice? How about, right justice, true justice? Do we believe in justice whatsoever? Do we believe in justice whatsoever? So you have a shit ton of criminals out there. And not just criminals, but Nazis, too. A bunch of racist motherfuckers. Racist, criminal, rat bastard. Just piles of just, sacks of shit. Serial killers, poachers, child rapists, arsonists, gangbangers, Nazis. And like I said, Costilla County has a population of 3,810. So, Costilla County, it's got the small county charm with the large city homicide rate. Come to Costilla County. Sangre de Cristo subdivision, where the beer flows like wine. There's criminals all over the place. Population less than 4,000. The country charm, it's got all the rural country charm of Mayberry, but the homicide rate of Denver. Come on down to Costilla County. If you're like, you know what? I don't give a damn about no police protection. Criminal schmiminal. What do we don't need safety and security. There's like 40,000 private 5-acre lots that's there, and it's open to the market, and it's also the poorest county in the state. Conejos County and Costilla County are the two poorest counties. They sit next to each other. One's run by Republicans, the other one's run by Democrats. And they're going to be poor forever. They're going to be poor forever. So, insane that you got all that land that's available, all that cheap land that's available, and all that poverty. Guess what? Put the poor people on a piece of land, And then you'll have, it's like Costilla County and Conejos County don't realize that home ownership and land ownership is good for the community. It's good for citizenship. It's good for the individual, to put their belongings, put their things. It helps it's good for the economy. It's good for the economy. If you have a bunch of home-owning, land-owning people, you won't have a bunch of petty frickin' thieves, a bunch of criminal, low-life degenerate. They got something to lose. So Jesus, 51-year-old Jesus Lozano died from his injuries at an Alamosa hospital. The sheriff's office believes there was a disturbance. So Jesus, again, we're really not told a goddamn thing. Who killed him? Who killed him? Did you arrest him? Did you arrest the person that killed him? You seem to think that you know the damn thing. There seemed to be a thing that happened beforehand. Really? Yeah, I guess most of the time, I guess they could have just robbed the guy, right? Just killed cold blood and just, robbed. But there was an argument that proceeded. Maybe the guy wanted to rob him anyways, and then the argument was just a nice little convenient excuse. So, Wilking Way, where do we find Wilking Way is? 8, they say it's in Mesita. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking committed? So, let's just go ahead. Let's see. Wilking Way by Kelly Road, Bateman Road, Campe Diem. Okay, Sangre de Cristo Ranches is here by Fort Garland. Fort Garland, so it's closer to Fort Garland than it is to San Luis. This is in, the 5-acre lots. So you have a lot of these 5-acre lots, and it's just a bunch of, I guess you could say, I don't want to say Wild West because it makes it seem romanticized, just untamed, unincorporated land. So a bunch of desert land. And, it looked like it was surveyed. It looked like it had metal posts all over the place. So I don't know what to really say about this. Who done it? Because who, what, why, when, where, how. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Somebody got shot up. Somebody got killed. I just read a report where there was 2 guys going around just pretending they needed money and then fucking robbing people and shit. It's crazy how people give people... Some, degenerates fucking goddamn the benefit of the doubt and then treat good people like... So we know, okay, so just with in terms of the court system, we know that there's 10 criminal, procedure steps. There's a reading of the advisement of the charges, and then there's a preliminary hearing, dispositional. We know he's guaranteed a preliminary hearing, and then there's a trial and the sentencing and, some other... There's 10 steps, right? There's 10 steps to the criminal procedure. I've tried to push a common law for Colorado. We've already got, Colorado has a shit ton of laws. Really, just don't hurt other people. I feel like that should be the main law right there. But there is 10 rules. Don't rape, don't murder, don't kill, don't steal, don't abuse, don't bear false witness, don't kidnap, don't... Basically, the big crime. I come up with a list of the big crimes, right? And don't hit was also like don't stab and don't grab and don't bag. And so coming up with the common law is a good idea. Here are the 10 rules that nobody's allowed to do to anybody, motherfuckers. You don't know how to behave, then at least learn the common law of Colorado. At least learn the common law of Colorado. Because you're not supposed to kill people. There shouldn't be this many murders. There's too many fucking murders. Why is... Costilla County is sick. Costilla County is broken. And with the poverty rate, they used to have slavery. Costilla County's probably been broken for a long time. Costilla County's been broken for decades. So, can we get a common law, Colorado? Thou shalt not murder. I feel like it's a good rule there. Don't murder in the first, second. Don't do manslaughter. Don't. But you know what? I don't have to convince you thou shalt not murder because it's already against the law. So what I need to convince you is that you need to follow the damn rules. these rules are put here for everybody. So to the citizens and to the government, these rules, the rule of law is everybody's got to obey the law. So, yeah, you sons of bitches, why don't y'all stop hurting other people? Stop hurting other people and then have a fair criminal procedure. The point of having a fair criminal procedure is to make sure that that conviction is good. Get that goddamn, whoever was the killer, give him a good fucking lawyer, give him all 10 steps to the damn process, and then get a jury trial. Let them present all the arguments, all the defenses, all the witnesses that they want to call for both sides, and then let the jury figure it out. Let the jury figure it out. Have 12 people pay attention to this, look at it, analyze it, and then come back with a verdict. And then, if they say guilty, then the judge is going to sentence them. If they say not guilty, then they walk away. So, R.I.P. to Jesus Lozano. R.I.P. They make it sound like there's no danger to the community because it was just isolated. Is the guy arrested? Is there a killer that's still running around? Because if there's a killer, then there's a danger to the community. You need to arrest that person right away, even if you think they're justified. Let them post bond or whatever. Don't just be their buddy, be like, I'm not even going to arrest you. At least put a summons on them or something, shit. To shield a person from this entire big-ass fucking machine of first-degree murder, that's quite a gift. So hopefully they've arrested him. Jesus Lozano is shot and killed. R.I.P. to Jesus Lozano. We need to remember who he is and get justice for him, especially if it was, shot in cold blood or unjustified, which we will presume it to be. We will presume it to be. So who killed Jesus Lozano? Who killed Jesus Lozano? 51-year-old Jesus Lozano killed Sangre de Cristo Ranches, Fort Garland, San Luis Blanca. Population less than 4,000. Don't want to look at maybe Facebook. CBI Jesus Lozano. Did he have a Facebook? There is a Jesus Lozano here. It's going to take a second to see what, who, or, and we don't know anything.